Let's take a look at Hive and Glue Metastore Federation in Unity Catalog. So Lakehouse Federation is the technology that allows us to connect external data sources to Unity Catalog. So for example, we could take external data warehouses or database systems like Postgres, MySQL or Redshift and create a connection to them in Unity. But what I wanted to focus on today was the ability to connect to external catalog systems, such as Apache Hive and AWS Glue metastores. Now this is really exciting because once we form that connection to Unity Catalog, it will crawl these different catalogs, inventory their assets, and allow us to apply governance on top of them. But let's have a look at how it works in practice. In this demo, we're going to look at how we can connect to an AWS Glue instance. So let's head over to my Glue console. So we can see we've got 3 different tables in here which describe Disney movies and their actors and characters. So let's try to make this available in my Databricks instance so I can apply some Unity Catalog governance on top of it. So flipping over to Databricks here, I can see I've got a couple of catalogs set up, but let's go ahead and create a connection to my Glue metastore. So I'm going to simply head over here and ask for a Hive Metastore of Glue type. I'm going to input the region, the AWS account, and also give it an IAM role to access that Glue metastore. And the final piece of configuration is to simply select an S3 path in the form of a Unity Catalog external location that I want to be able to be accessed via this catalog. And then I can go ahead and create the catalog itself. Now here is where I can actually apply some governance rules. So I can choose which workspaces I want to be able to access this catalog and which sets of users. So let's go ahead and give the PM team access to this catalog. And I'm going to make them data readers. And that's all that is required. So once I've done that, I can see that my Glue catalog has come into my environment here. And I can simply start navigating the different schemas in here. And I see a reflection of what we saw in Glue earlier. So let's go ahead and click on one of these tables and start to explore some more features. So here we can see the different columns that we have in this table. We get an AI suggested comment. Or I could go ahead and apply some fine-grained security through a column masking rule. But what I like to do to get to know the data now is to actually start to speak to my data. So I can head over to my sample data tab and I can see some sample data and I can ask to speak to it via Genie. So let's ask who voiced Ariel in The Little Mermaid. And it retrieved Jodie Benson. For those of you who are Little Mermaid fans, this is indeed the correct answer. Awesome. So what did we see there? Well, we saw that we could actually federate to an AWS Glue metastore, bring in the data, and apply governance rules over it, and then actually start to speak to that data through the use of Genie spaces.